Today, we will explore how law enforcement officers and forensic experts work together to solve crimes, uncover evidence, and bring justice. Receiving the report. The investigation process begins when the police receive a report about a possible crime. This can come from a victim, witness, or even from officers on patrol who discover suspicious activity. The initial call is important because it sets the entire investigation in motion. Securing the crime scene. Once officers arrive at the crime scene, their first priority is to secure it. This means they cordon off the area to prevent contamination or loss of evidence. Only authorized personnel can enter the scene. Securing the scene protects the integrity of the evidence and ensures nothing is disturbed before it can be properly documented. Preliminary survey. After securing the scene, officers conduct a preliminary survey. They observe the surroundings, note potential evidence, and form an initial understanding of what might have happened. During this step, they might also identify any immediate dangers or hazards. Documentation. Documentation is a critical part of any investigation. Officers and crime scene investigators take extensive notes, photographs, and videos of the scene. This visual and written record captures the exact condition of the scene before anything is moved or collected. Measurements of distances and locations of evidence are also recorded. This documentation will later be used in reports and court presentations. Evidence collection. Next comes a collection of physical evidence. This can include items such as fingerprints, weapons, clothing fibers, blood samples, and more. Investigators use gloves and special tools to avoid contaminating the evidence. Each item is carefully packaged, labeled, and logged into an evidence tracking system. Proper handling ensures that the chain of custody is maintained, a legal requirement to prove that the evidence has not been tampered with. Interviewing witnesses and victims. Interviews are a key part of the investigation. Detectives speak with witnesses, victims, and sometimes suspect to gather information. These interviews can reveal important details about what happened, timelines, and possible motives. Investigators use various techniques to encourage truthful responses while ensuring that statements are clear and reliable. Laboratory analysis. Collected evidence is sent to forensic laboratory for detailed analysis. Experts use scientific methods to examine substances, identify DNA, analyze fingerprints, and test materials like drugs or explosives. The result from the lab can confirm facts, such as matching a suspect's DNA to samples found at the scene or identifying the origin of a weapon. Follow-up investigation. Based on the initial findings, detectives conduct follow-up work. This can include searching for additional witnesses, re-interviewing people, or gathering more evidence. Sometimes, investigators perform background checks and review surveillance footage or phone records to piece together the timeline. Developing leads and suspect identification. As information is gathered, investigators develop leads. They focus on individuals who may have had motive, opportunity, or means to commit the crime. Suspects are identified based on evidence and witness statements. Law enforcement may obtain warrant for searches or arrests at this stage. Arrest and interrogation. Once enough evidence is gathered, a suspect may be arrested. The interrogation process begins where detectives question the suspect to obtain a confession or additional information. Interrogation must follow legal procedures to protect the rights of the suspect. Any statements made must be voluntary and recorded to be admissible in court. Case preparation. After collecting all evidence, witness statements, and lab reports, detectives prepare the case for prosecution. This involves compiling all materials into an organized file for the district attorney or prosecutor. Clear and detailed documentation is crucial to ensure the case can be successfully argued in court. Trial and testimony. The investigation doesn't end once the suspect is arrested. During the trial, detectives and forensic experts may be called to testify. Their role is to explain the evidence, how it was collected, and what conclusions can be drawn. Strong, credible testimony can influence the jury's decision. Closure and reporting. After the trial concludes, law enforcement agencies prepare final reports summarizing the investigation. These reports provide a complete account of the case from start to finish. They serve as official records and help improve future investigations by documenting lessons learned. Important roles in a crime investigation. First, detectives lead the investigation, interview people, and coordinate all efforts. Second, crime scene investigators collect and preserve physical evidence. Third, forensic scientists analyze evidence in the lab using specialized techniques. Thank you for watching this overview of the crime investigation process. If you found this video informative, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.